Hi everyone, it's Tragic Plum Bob and welcome to a brand new video. So if you've been following along, you would have known that I'm doing a series where I'm touring all of the characters I've previously made, and because I'd never actually recorded creating them. So in today's video, and I'm so excited to share this one, these are the Sims that I'm probably the most proudest of. So today we're going to be touring the Sims 4 Disney villains. Yeah, so the first one, let's get straight into it, is Ursula. So I was like, I had to create Ursula. I didn't know how I was going to do it or how well it was going to look, but I had to create Ursula. So let's get straight into what they're wearing and the items that I've used to be able to do this. So in terms of hairstyles, I believe this is an in-game hairstyle. Yep, it is a base game hairstyle, which, I just thought it worked really well. I had a look at loads of different types of CC for Ursula to see, is there anything we can use? But this just seemed to work like the best, and I was, I think for what I'm trying to achieve, I was really happy with it. In terms of makeup, because I feel that Ursula's makeup is really so I'm pretty sure it was based off a drag queen, like a really famous one. I can't remember the name of them, but I remember reading this or looking at a video about this before. So I thought that I had to ensure that it was included because her makeup is iconic and stunning. So the makeup that I actually used was in the high school years expansion pack, and I just thought it was perfect. It literally looks like what Ursula wears, and yeah, just wicked. Loved it. In terms of eyebrows, these are in-game eyebrows. I went for the really thin style. Again, it's to go with that kind of makeup look that she has in the films. And went for a bright red lip because we see her using them weird fish thing to do her so I was like, we've got to try and include the red lip. In terms of earrings, so these are actually base game earrings, I believe. Not base game, Machino, I can't say that name. The weird photography pack, that's those earrings. And I think I tried to look again for CC that matched her earrings, but had no luck. But I did have luck when it came to her necklace. So I don't know how to say this creator's name, but I found this. So I did type in Google, Sims 4 Ursula CC finds, and this was one of the first things that popped up. So downloaded it immediately and knew that it was going to be part of my Ursula character. In terms of her dress, so again, I did the same thing of typing Ursula, and it was actually Stardust who came up, and I love this dress. You might have seen when I was showing you Ariel, so I found some CC which has tentacles, and it was the fin half was tentacle CC. And I really nearly went with it. But when I used it, it just wasn't giving me the Ursula vibe that I really wanted. So I was like, nah, we're not playing this game. So then I found this CC, and essentially what this is, there's a dress that is by, I think, another creator. And what Stardust done was it took the dress and it added the tentacles. And I just thought that it was incredible. I loved it. And then in terms of body shape, obviously Ursula is a slightly larger character. So in terms of the chest area, I do actually have a cleavage mod there. And it's just to kind of, show those curvier aspects of Ursula. And I think, again, it works really well. But yeah, the dress, I just look at it. Oh, poor unfortunate souls. Yeah, it's just I'm really happy with her. So she's probably one of my favourite Sims. All of these Sims are my favourites. I just love them. I don't even want to click on the second outfit, but we'll do it. Let's see what happens. So here we go. So this is the dress without the tentacles. So this is what it looks like. So Do you know what? It's a really pretty dress. You could probably use it for like loads of other like sim characters. But essentially, yeah, I downloaded it so that I could then add the Stardust add-on, which has all of the tentacles. So yeah, there's Ursula, and she's in The Sims 4. We're now going to move on to Maleficent. So I think when you're thinking of villains in Disney, Maleficent is iconic. So the one thing I really wanted to do with Maleficent is ensure that I had the outfit. I didn't want to try and use like something in game. I really wanted like this to like be exactly what she looked like. So if we get straight into it, in terms of outfits, so we've got the dresses by Duplica, and I think I mentioned this before, but we will be doing a series where I'm going to show you, not a series, but like a video where I'm going to show you purely just the Sleeping Beauty characters. So obviously we've seen Aurora, if you watched my previous video. This is now Maleficent, but I've actually got a video coming soon, which is going to purely just be Sleeping Beauty characters. If you go to my shorts, you can actually see the video of all of them rolling. But what I'm going to do is like this process of going through each character, kind of doing a brief like discussion on what they're wearing and where to find it. But yeah, so the dress is by Duplica. I just think it's awesome. Like, it's perfect. It's Maleficent. The only thing I guess it doesn't have is like those arms. Like, so you know how Maleficent, it's got like the purple arms and like it like drapes out and looks really like in your face. It doesn't really have that. So, but it works really well for screenshots. And then in terms of the headpiece, I'm pretty sure it is by the same creator. Yeah, so the headpiece is by Duplica. So essentially, if you type in Maleficent Sims 4 CC, this will be one of the first things that pops up, and you download it as a set. And I mean, there you go, you've got Maleficent. In terms of like not skin, but like in terms of like facial features, what I did want to also ensure is that she had like those really defined cheekbones, because again, I think Maleficent does. So I used this skin feature by Fayish, which, so if I remove it, you'll see that, yeah, like she still looks like really like slim within the face, but like it just doesn't accentuate it. Whereas when I use this, it kind of just gives that exaggerated look. In terms of like the makeup that she's wearing, I'm pretty sure these are from, yep. So basically guys, Sims 4 High School is perfect for Disney villains, because we're going to move on to another character in a minute. And again, it's using this. And I was just like, why do these work so well? This is meant to be for high school. So yeah, like again, really happy. One thing that I forgot to talk about when we were on Ursula, and it's the same for Maleficent, is actually the skin tone. So this skin tone isn't an in-game skin tone. This is by La Matisse, who, so if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I absolutely love the preset Rosebud, who is by the same creator, La Matisse. Again, apologies if I don't say the name correctly, I'm trying my best. But they also do like all of these like skin tones, and they are so good. So if I go back to Ursula, basically as well, so when I was like going through like our normal skin tones that we've got in like The Sims 4, I was just like, I can't really find what I'm looking for when it comes to Ursula. So again, this CC creator called La Matisse has got like all of these different colours, which they're just, so when you're creating like those more fantasy characters, they just work so well. Like, look, that is Ursula's skin tone. And then I'll just return back to Maleficent. So yeah, again, I used, because let me just show you what I mean by that in terms of like Sims 4 doesn't have that. So Maleficent is green in the original original Disney film. If I was to use the Sims 4 skin colour to make her green, that is what she would look like. And don't get me wrong, I think it works. I think you can get away with it, but I just personally think that looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more scary and a bit more like Maleficent. So yeah, the skin tones are great. If you like need fantasy characters, like look at them. They're just like vampires, all of that stuff, 100% download it. And then I do think I've got like a couple of other options, but I actually think it's because I had accessories. So yeah, you can't see it very well, but basically there is an accessory where it has her staff, and I do use that for like the screenshots. So I was very particular, I wanted her to have this because, as I've said before, for me, I think like the smaller details really make a massive difference. So I like having those. And what is in the third one? Oh, the third one is she has a ring. So again, I think I kept that in as well. And this is like a whole set. So Dupalika also had like the outfit, the headpiece, then like the other accessories. And again, I just think it gives that like little bit extra. Like, yeah, we didn't need to add the stuff. We didn't need to add the ring. But by doing it, it just gives it like that little, little bit extra. But anyway, we're going to move on now to Cruella de Vil. Cruella is a horrible piece of work, isn't she? Don't like her one bit, but here she is, and she's in The Sims 4. I was going to say I'm not much massive fan of her body shape, but actually she is quite a small, thin woman. So actually, no, she is fine. So in terms of like face, let's go straight there. So again, the makeup that I used for this is in Sims 4 High School. Like, what? That's now 3 characters that the Sims 4 High School like makeup has worked for. Again, another classic red lip, and then the eyebrows are in game as well. So these aren't CC, they're just like base game, really thin, and then I've just manipulated them to like kind of go up and round to try and like mimic what Cruella de Vil looks like. In terms of hair, I don't think this is exact, but I think it still works really well. So this hair is by Aretha. Oh, it's so cool because basically, so this is the hairstyle on its own. And if you go to your makeup section and click on face paint, basically Aretha has got this like colour where you can like do half and half. So for an example, I would put a different colour on. How cool is that? So I've used this hairstyle for other Sims before, but I mean, it works perfectly for Cruella. Like, that is her hairstyle. That's what I really wanted to go for like the iconic, like the Disney like cartoon, like the original, not so much the newer ones. I was trying to look for like a shorter version, but I think this worked really well. Then in terms of like her outfit, so this outfit is by Sentate, and I just loved it. Thought it worked amazingly. It's like that classic outfit, and then I think also the boots are also by Sentate. Yep, they're also by Sentate, and then I think the gloves are by Sentate as well. And I think what I also did is I had I tried to make sure I used like any fingernails that had sticked through, because I would just remember her in like it might have actually been in the film where the live action one, and her fingernails are just like gangling out of her gloves, and you can just see them, and I'm like, oh, don't like her. So yeah, all of this outfit is basically by Sentate, who again, one of my go-to creators. Absolutely love what they bring. And again, they're another person who I'm like, oh, do you know what? I've got every CC item of clothing you can imagine. And then the next month they'll bring out something that I don't have, and I'm like, oh, I need it. And I have to have it in my game. So would 100% recommend following them. In terms of other outfits, so, maybe that's an outfit she wears. I don't really remember her wearing that, but must have seen it somewhere, and that's why I've put her in that. But this is the one that I wanted to talk about. So when I was doing my screenshots, I actually had a really hard time on what one to use, and I was like, do I use this one? Because this is like the iconic leopard, like Dalmatian print, like it is 101 Dalmatians. But then I personally, when I think of Cruella de Vil, I don't actually think of her in the Dalmatian outfit. I think of her in this one, like that yellow horrible coat with her red gloves. And I feel like if I put her in the Dalmatian one, that means that she's won and she killed the puppies. And I don't want her to kill the puppies. So yeah, I did actually have a hard time on what one to put her in. So if it was up to you, what would you have put Cruella in? Would you have put her in the yellow coat or the Dalmatian coat? What one do you think looks better? And then for additional features, and I did include this in the screenshot, and again, I'm going to keep going back to this, but the smaller details are what make characters. So I had a cigarette holder thing, so like this is, I'm pretty sure I can't remember who it's by. It might be like Natalia, Natalia Eau de Toi. And essentially it's like, you know, one of those really like long things that holds a cigarette. So like back in the day, like women looked a bit fancier when they were smoking. So I gave that to Cruella because she has one of those in the films. And I was like, oh, and then when I did the poses, I made sure that you could see it. So I added that onto onto the two outfits at the end so that, you know, when I did my screenshots, I had that additional. Again, it's so small, it's so minor, and we could have got away with like not putting that on to the character, but I think it makes a difference. Those little extra features, it's just like, oh, it's just a little bit more Cruella. Which now we're going to move on to Captain Hook, and I'm going to start off by saying something that I was super disappointed in, and that is I could not for the life of me find a Hook hand. Couldn't find one. I then tried to edit it. So then when I did the screenshots, basically what I did was I did poses where you couldn't see one of his hands, so it looks like it didn't, or I might have even like erased one. But yeah, couldn't find a Hook hand, which was super disappointing because I like adding those extra details. If any of you know where to find a Hook CC that I can put onto Hook, please let me know because I will add it and it'll just be perfect. And yeah, so if you know for any Hook CC, let me know because I'd like Hook to have some CC. And then in terms of hair, it is the trusty Sims Trouble, and Sims Trouble actually has a male version. I think it is slightly different and it does look slightly more masculine, and I thought that it worked really well for Hook. Again, I went for the like Disney film cartoon version of Hook, not like Hook as in the one with Robin Williams in it, not that one, and not the one with the other one. This is based on Hook in the cartoon, so that's why I've gone for like this kind of look for him. And then in terms of like what he's wearing, it's in game, guys. So we've got, it's from the Halloween pack, can't remember, spooky something or other. So it came from that. And then the outfit itself came from, yeah, again, it came from the Halloween pack. So you can also get another pirate outfit that is in I'm a Celebrity? Get Famous? Is that what it's called? There is another piratey outfit in Get Famous, but for this one, because I wanted it to be like very red, not ripped or anything, that I went for the Halloween one that matches the hat, and the shoes come with it. So yeah, really happy with it. In terms of his moustache, I think that is an in-game moustache. I think it is, maybe. Don't know. Yeah, where is it? Oh, it's Cats and Dogs. So I've gone for that one. I guess maybe if I was making him, I might have used that one now. Or no, not that one. No, I think this one is still like probably the best one. Yeah, I think this one is definitely the best one. But yeah, that's Captain Hook. So yeah, just a quick reminder, if you find a Hook, let me know, because I hate that he's got two hands and he doesn't have a hook on one. So we're now going to move on to the Evil Queen. What is the Evil Queen's actual name? I don't know. And again, so this character is based off the cartoon Snow White, not any of the films that have been about Snow White, not any of the ones like TV series programs. This is based off of the cartoon. So when I decided to create this character, I went out and I found a particular CC to make it work. And again, if we go into the face and we go to the makeup, the eye makeup, oh, nope, take it back. I was about to say it's from the high school. It's not. It's actually CC by Cryptic Sim. So Cryptic Sim does amazing eyeshadows. Go and have a look. Like, these are all the ones that I've got, and they're just brilliant. Like, there's so many colour variations. Yeah, like, oh, look at these. Just like, so if I get the multiple colours, how cool is that? But yeah, highly recommend. But yes, no, I used that. I actually thought it was the high school one, because again, it's that, like, I could have probably used the high school one, being honest, but maybe I wanted them to look a little bit different to the other ones. Yeah, like, look, it's like basically the same. Actually, that probably even looks a little bit better for this character. Again, went for those in-game eyebrows that, you know, really thin and goes along with that style. And then in terms of the outfit, so this outfit is, I don't know who it's by actually. I don't even think I downloaded this to create, or I might have done. I either downloaded it to create the character or to create Halloween outfits, because you might have heard me talking about this before, but I used to like to do this thing called 31 Days of Spoopy, where I did like Halloween posts for 31 days. And I'd sometimes do like a sim in Halloween costumes. So I don't know if I downloaded it for this or for this character, but yeah, it just comes as like a full outfit. There's no other swatches, and it's just purely that. And the shoes like come with, do the shoes come with it? Oh no, the shoes are by Madeline. I'm just telling porcupines again. I'm sorry. I should probably look at all of this before I record, because yeah, I'm trying to do it by memory. And then the crown also, I'm not sure who it's by, but it comes, and I'm pretty sure it's for like the evil queen character. So I'm actually going to skip a character quickly just to kind of move on, because if you've watched Snow White, you'll know that this isn't the only form of character that she looks like, and she does have a magic mirror, and she sometimes looks a bit gross. So I named her Evil Queen because she's, yeah, very evil. And this was how I made her look. I really struggled to create this sim. So I tried to make her like very old. I tried to like make her look all sucked in. I tried to give a nose. The other thing that I kind of wanted was to have like a kind of like skin feature that gave her like a wart on the end of her nose. And again, not something I could find. I used a Centate dress because I just wanted that whole black vibe. And then I also have a cape, which I've used. The cape, I believe, is actually in this section with like sunglasses and stuff. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's by Natalia Auditoire, and it is a good cape. It does what I want it to do. But they do just look a little bit funky. Like, I don't really like how it looks around the head. I think it looks massive in comparison to the Sim's head. I've got other options. So yeah, as you can see, I wasn't 100% sold on that one. So then I was like going around trying to find like different options for what I wanted. I might have actually gone with this dress. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, I was just trying to like figure out like what it was that I wanted. Maybe that is like the best version. I think for screenshots I did actually end up using this one or this one for like dresses. But I just kind of wanted to give that like other side of her. But has anyone got skin features that have like warts and those facial features there? If you do, let me know, because again, I would like to have that kind of CC downloaded in my game. But yeah, again, I just thought it'd like be quite fun to like have her other character when she's not looking in the mirror. So yeah. Now I'm going to move on to Gaston. Do you know what? I like Gaston, and I actually think Gaston was better looking than the Beast when the Beast turned into his human form. The Beast in human form was not very good looking. Yeah, I love how I'm saying whether a cartoon was good looking, but you know, if you know, you know. So here is Gaston. I wanted to make him incredibly muscular because that is his whole like character, is being muscular, eating 10 dozen eggs. So yeah, in terms of the outfit, I actually found his outfit by Stardust. So Stardust in their picture recommended using that hair, which I didn't want to use. So within this CC pack, you do actually get like the trousers, and then you can also get this thing that goes around, which I think is like some weapons behind, which I don't currently have on him. Then in terms of shoes, I actually use the Halloween collection ones. So these Halloween collection boots, I feel like medieval Sims or pirate Sims are actually really useful. I know they're meant for like costume purposes, but when it comes to like characters, that's actually like super useful. So when I created these characters, the high school expansion pack had come out, so we actually got given like the hair in that one. So yeah, don't really want to see all of his like who are going on. But yeah, so it had like the hairs and stuff already, so I was able to like add them in. And then in terms of hair, so I actually ended up using a Star Wars hair. Being really honest, I'm not 100% happy with it. I wouldn't want a braid or anything like that, but from the front it looks good. I think I probably could have found something a bit better for him. And yeah, looking back, I probably would change it. I'm just having a look through to see if there is anything in my archive of Sim stuff. But yeah, I actually think this is the one that it recommended. Why didn't I use that one? I'm going to keep him in that. Why didn't I put him in that? That looks so much better than the one that I put him in. See, look, we're improving it as the video's live. But yeah, it's Gaston. I think in terms of like his beard, I think he does have stubble as well, which I wanted to include. The other thing that I used, or I haven't used on Gaston, but I do use on other Sims that I really want like a defined jawline, is like this one. So like this CC here, it just really accentuates that jaw. Again, I might actually like leave that on and keep that there because I prefer that. But yeah, I can't believe I've just found that hair. But yeah, that's Gaston. And then we're going to end on my absolute favourite, Hades. So again, I am going to do another video which is going through all of the Hercules characters. So we've got Megara, I've created Zeus, I've created the Muses, I've created Hercules. So I will do another one where he's included. And this is Hades. So I was really happy that I was able to find his outfit. So his outfit he's got on, I basically went through and downloaded like loads of different, why isn't it going straight to it? That's really, 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 really annoying. I went through and I downloaded like kind of like loads of Greek style robes for the Hercules characters. And this one, it worked so perfectly for Hades. And then in terms of like his face and hair and whatnot, so eyebrows, again, I went for those really thin ones that we've been using for the other characters. And then the eyes, I kind of like went backwards and forwards with what eyes to use, to be honest, because a part of me was like, I could use, so if I made him into a vampire, I could use those yellow-red eyes, which work quite well for him. But I found these and I was like, actually, they do the purpose of what I'm doing, but like there are other ones such as like these, but then he just starts looking a bit too like demonic, and that's not really what I wanted from him. Like maybe them ones would be like pretty good as well to use for him. But yeah, I went with these and I'm happy with it. I don't know, part of me thinks like maybe they're better. But yeah, and then in terms of teeth as well, like I was very particular about what teeth I wanted him to have. So please say I did keep them for him. So I'm pretty sure I went for the mermaidy. Oh no, sorry. They are the mermaid teeth, but they've got a CC sign next to them. So I actually really like them ones for him. So I didn't have the fairy pack when I created them. But yeah, no, them ones, the ones I had on him previously were like the mermaid teeth. But I'm going to keep them on. This is basically now a video of me improving these Sims while we're going along. And then in terms of hair, so the hair that he's got, and I know like obviously Hades' flame hair is iconic and I found it really hard. So I ended up going with this by Cotcat, which I'll be honest, it's not flames, but I think it works really well for what I'm trying to achieve. I will show you what I did find, and I think when you see it you'll understand why I didn't want to use it. So there is this piece of CC which has been created to be Hades' hair, and I'll be honest, it's just not for me. It's not the kind of level of detail that I want. Like in this image that they have for it, it looks really like cool, but for what I was trying to do, like it's just, I'll be honest, it's just not my vibe for like when I create characters. So I decided actually I'm going to opt in, I'm going to use hair and make it look as much as possible. Oh, he is a vampire, so I could actually use like those eyes, but anywho, like I think from this point of view his eyes look really good there. Like essentially I want them to look yellow, but yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, I hope you give it a like, and if you've got any questions about The Sims or anything like that, let me know. And yeah, if you know those couple of bits that I asked, if you know where to find them, let me know in the comments. That'd be really useful. But hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye guys.